welcome to Two Sisters in Business, episode 27. We are in our new setup,
which is so weird.
It feels really weird, and we're in our office. Sadly, our podcast studio closed for various reasons, and they were an awesome business, and they're still helping us with uploading and the post work of everything.
Editing and all that fun
stuff. But we have to improvise, and we actually thought this was a great opportunity to record our podcast from our office, which is where we are today. So this is our lovely pineapple behind the scenes. This is our lovely, actually I don't think you can see the How Do You Dudley sign, but so we're in our office / showroom that we call the Townhouse. Mm-hmm. We're right in Greenwich Avenue in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Yeah, we've had this space for 5 years now.
Yeah, has it been that long?
It was, yeah.
Wait, it might have even been longer because it was before COVID. Maybe 5.5 years.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah.
And we've used it for obviously office space. We've had pop-up stores here. We've done events. We've done photo shoots.
And for our local ladies, we'll be opening for the sidewalk sales in July.
Oh, yeah.
We always open for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so it took us a long time to get this set up today.
Yeah, we're still not
took us
sure
almost
it's
an
really
hour.
going to work yet.
We'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll pull in closer too, because I don't know. We don't even know which microphones are working, but they're on. It looks like they're on. So
like podcasting for dummies. We're the dummies.
Anyway, okay. So we are really excited to continue on with our podcast. It's been so much fun to kind of lift the curtain and talk about what's going on behind the scenes with retail in general and our business. And right now we're in the month of June, which is our slowest month of our business, I would say.
Yeah, but we're off to a strong start. Even though it's a few days into June, we're way above sales from last June.
We are. And we are?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't check that. Great. And we dropped a dress today, our Lana dress, which is in the navy and white stripe. It's like a cute tank dress. And it's doing really well. So maybe that's why we're beating last June.
Yeah,
so
it's doing very well. And it's just one colorway, one SKU.
Yeah.
In this dress.
So cute.
But you can wear it
multiple ways.
It's such a good day dress to throw on with sneakers or sandals, whatever, and just wear it from morning to night.
And I think what we really did for June this year was to try to really hone in on what we want, that to wear in our summer wardrobes, and then we just only made the stuff that we knew we would want. We just made it really whittled it down, I would say, and pared it down to be just the styles that we would buy.
Yes.
I mean, we do that all the time, but we did it in a more extreme way, for summer, just because it's our slower season. Mm-hmm. So the dress I'm wearing, actually, our Savannah dress, is dropping soon on our site. We might give early access for this. I just sent a message to the team. So
I'm all into that. I love that dress. I wore that last week, too.
It's amazing. And I actually paired it with this Cool, the brand, Kule. I know it's funny saying that because it sounds like you're saying cool. Mm-hmm. But it's black and cream stripe knit sweater with our dress. Ooh. And I feel like I'm going to be wearing this combination all summer.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
I wore it with a jean jacket.
Yeah, or a jean jacket.
It works.
It's nice mixing it with a fabric, a knit fabric, cashmere, or a jean denim. I feel like this fabric is kind of athletic and stretchy and comfortable, so it's nice to have a dressier piece to pair back to it.
Yes.
But it's the perfect office dress. If I lived in the city, I would buy this.
Yeah,
I would want this every day for work or just bouncing around the city. I feel like it's really comfortable.
So cute.
Anyway, so this will drop in June. TBC on what date, because we might drop it early. And then we'll roll right into July with fall drops and everything. Yes. But
I'm wearing the Palm Bay pants again.
Oh, yeah. Which we have in stock on our site.
We have in stock.
Yes.
In navy.
Wait, but what top are you wearing? Wait, what is that?
A waffle.
Oh, it's a sample.
Sample. The Bowery and waffle
that
we didn't launch this year, but it's on our line plan for next Q1.
Yeah, Q1 2026.
2026.
Which will be here before we know it.
Yes.
We're already discussing what we're buying for that season.
Right.
So we just had a call about it.
I was going to wear a jean jacket, but I found this.
It looks so good.
It's just a blazer, but I'm wearing it as an extra little layer today.
You look like a power lady. You're going you're headed somewhere important. aka to record our podcast that we don't know if it's
We
going to
were just like on our hands and knees figuring out all the wires and microphones and
oh my gosh.
the day in the life of an entrepreneur
who's trying to start a podcast.
Right.
And I also was listening to another podcast this morning where the ladies were saying you have to record video.
Yes.
Like these days, you can't just record the podcast.
I mean, you need the snippets for Instagram.
Yeah.
And we've also noticed that people actually are watching on YouTube a lot.
Yes,
rather
I know.
than just
people
like streaming
watch.
through the podcast.
People want to watch. Right. It's like a new form of entertainment. Mm-hmm. These podcasts.
Yeah. These podcasts.
And I think it's just the beginning of all of it. I don't think podcasts are going
I don't
away.
think so either. I don't listen to much music anymore. When I get in the car, it's like podcasts.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I listen to pod all the time. And even when I'm just going around my house doing chores, like dishes and laundry, I always put a podcast in.
Yeah.
And I almost get to the point where I've run through all the ones that I am loyal to.
So you need more.
Yeah.
So there's
a
gap in the market
gap for podcasts. Like we still need more podcasts in our lives. Okay, so on that note too, well, on the mom note of like chores and laundry and everything.
Oh my gosh.
We're now on June 3rd, right? Today's June 3rd.
We're recording on June 3rd. This will launch later than that, but
technically made it through Maycember.
Yeah, but my kids still have 2 weeks of school.
It's
now into June-cember.
It's into June-cember, and I'm feeling it big time. Still feeling it. The fact that we even have time to record this right now is a miracle.
I know.
Because there's so much going on.
There's a lot going on. We have field day coming up.
Yeah.
We have all my son's doing like playoff baseball.
Yeah. Same.
We took a week off of recording because we didn't have the studio, and also we were like getting all the equipment to record this.
But then we also we didn't have time.
Couldn't do it.
No, we literally physically did not have time.
I also lost my voice, which is still not fully back, so I sound a little hoarse. But 2 weeks, I did not have a voice while going through all these Maycember events.
I don't know how.
It's been fun.
It's been really fun. I don't know how you've done all that, honestly, now that you're saying it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Maycember is real, and whomever came up with that term, I applaud you, and I thank you for recognizing it.
I posted about it on Instagram recently, and one of my friend's moms reached out and goes, "Oh, I used to call it Manic May."
Oh,
which is also
just as good, and it also describes exactly what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, so whenever throughout this month I've like felt panicked or anxiety, I literally I've been like stepping outside of my body and being like, "It's Maycember." Like,
this is totally normal.
This is normal. Like, you are okay.
We're all in it together.
Everything is all right. Oh my gosh! Also, side note: if you hear any sirens or honking cars, we are on a busy road.
We are fully right next to the hospital and on a busy road. So
and fire trucks. I don't know. There could be anything.
We have to pause our meetings sometimes because the siren goes by.
Yes,
so
we do.
You're getting the full behind the scenes effect here.
Exactly. Anyway, so Maycember has been nuts, and you on top of losing your voice and with the kids having like nonstop activities. I mean, I feel like I've been just trying to go with it this year, and I keep thinking like, let it happen. And for me, it's also helped to just do it day by day. And if the kids miss something or we're late, I've just been like, then we're late. I don't know, And
I
like,
full on missed a birthday party over the weekend.
See, there you go. And I'm sure you're not the only one that's done that.
Like, I was like, I think Jake has a birthday party coming up. I went up here for this post, and I was like, oh yeah, he did.
My God.
It was yesterday or on Sunday.
Whatever. I mean, you just can only do what you can only do, though. Like. We also can't be in two places at once.
No.
Like, I looked at the schedule for next week and called Graham this morning, my husband, and I was like, what do we do next week? Like, there's things at the same time. And he was like, we can't be in two places. Yeah. And I was like, right. Like, we can't do both. Right. So we're going to just have to cancel something. I don't know. Or not go to one thing.
I'm also getting, like, trying to talk my kids through this because they have lacrosse practice 5 to 6. Both of them are 5 to 6:30, and I was like, "Yay, they're at the same time." I looked at where they are; they're two different locations.
Right.
So I'm like,
carpool?
I have to drop one of you off early.
Yeah. Right.
And pick one of you up late.
Yeah, that's an
and
option.
You just have to bear with me.
Yeah.
Or we'll carpool if I can.
Yeah, I know. But then if there isn't anybody near you that's living near you, it's not always an option.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think they're getting old enough that sometimes they like to like play
hang
after
out.
practice or
That's
whatever.
so nice. Yeah.
It is
My
what it
kids
is.
are almost to that age. No, that happened to me earlier and it spilled all over me on the sidewalk. So.
Close that tight.
Yeah, close that tight. Yeah, I feel that's really good though that you can kind of judge it and say like I'll be 10 minutes late, you know, for you or you, and you just have to hang out.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, and yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot going on. I feel like my brain is in a million different places, and I don't know. But I also want to enjoy it. So I'm at this not struggle, but just this place where I don't. Mom always says this too. Like, don't rush through life right now at these ages. So part of me wants to be able to really enjoy it and like not complain, and like yes, we can like laugh about it and vent about it, but I also want to be able to enjoy it too. So it's that tricky balance of like feeling overwhelmed and busy, but also wanting to really enjoy it. I don't know.
I hear you. So this morning, JJ woke up and he had like a sore throat, not feeling all that well, and I was like, you know, you haven't missed any school. Let's just stay home today. You're busy enough right now. So,
yeah, and they have 2 weeks of school left. It's not like I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think they were doing much of any.
I mean, anyway. But also it's not like this is their last week.
Yes.
Like he still has time after whatever.
So I let him stay home, and I had a moment of that, like just kind of enjoying being with him this morning. Right. Where like took a step back. Yeah. I did a schedule out for him because I had meetings, and I'm here now recording. I was like, this is what you're doing today.
Yeah.
He took our dog for a walk. He made his own mac and cheese.
Oh my! He made his own mac and cheese?
He wanted to do all of it himself. He was like, no, Mom, I'm going to do this. I want to do it. And he was like so proud of himself.
That's really cute.
So I had a moment of like, I took a step back and I was like watching him like be a big kid and do all these things. And
love that.
It was nice.
I know. So. That's really nice. You're inspiration for us with the younger kids that like it gets easier and they become more independent, because that's amazing. Wait, did he like turn the stove on and everything?
He did.
Do you get nervous about that? I mean, he's almost 11.
Almost 11.
He's good.
I didn't really.
He's also responsible.
He wanted to do it all by himself, and he was like, Mom, you can go. Don't worry. I was like, I'm just here for guidance if you need it.
Yeah.
Of course, he had like 1,000 questions. He's like, okay, I put the pasta in. Do I turn the stove off now? And I was like, no, keep it on. You have to cook the pasta.
But then now he knows. Like now you know, I mean, he probably knew and he just needed reinforcement, but now he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, Elle's like starting to do some things.
I mean, I think
like that.
Yeah, Elle can do it. Yeah. George just turned 8.
Yeah. Doesn't have any interest, but she likes cooking and like wants to do stuff. Like she wants to
She
cook.
wants to. She does, and she does it a lot. She loves to bake too, right? So you guys are always doing stuff.
I know. And I find myself I just don't love cooking.
I don't either.
I wish
and especially right now in Maycember.
Yeah.
How do we cook?
No.
How do we go from work to carpooling to having like a full dinner on the table? It's impossible.
No, we can't. And we can't expect ourselves to. And like last night we had a late baseball practice, and so we went to a make your own salad place for dinner. Okay. Because it made me feel like at least they'd get some vegetables. Right. I don't know. And George really wanted McDonald's, and I almost gave in. And then I was like, you know what, bud? Like, let's not do it. You know, it's Monday night. I'm like, we're not going to start the week off with McDonald's. Like, I'll feel really terrible tomorrow. Like, I've done it before, and I'm not judging. We do it, we go to McDonald's. But like, I just, last night I was like, I'm failing at a lot of things today, and I just want to try to do one dinner, one thing right. So, not that going to a make your own salad place is like,
no, but they're getting veggies.
I mean, and they
can put the crispy chicken or whatever and make it unhealthy, but they'll get the greens and whatever.
But we can't make dinner every night. Like, I wasn't even home to like put anything together. Not even mac and cheese. Like, it wasn't even like, because then they're starving after sports. Like, to get all the way home
right away.
Yeah, so I was like, we just can't be expected to do all of this. Mm-hmm. Like, and we also like our husbands are commuting from the city, so like. Had our husbands been home, and when they are home, I feel like then things are easier and you can organize better. But like when you're solo parenting, it's survival mode. Right. Yeah. Like you just do whatever you can do. Mm-hmm. And whether that means going to McDonald's too, like by all means, whatever, but
I love the people that can meal plan for the week and like figure it out on Sundays. But even Sunday's been so busy. Like how do you?
And I can't do that. Yeah. It just like isn't in my nature
to like think that far ahead and like have the groceries available that you need
or like pre-made things or whatever. Right. And also my kids are so picky, so it like doesn't ever work. So no, we're not at the meal prep. Maybe when they're in like high school and they're eating more. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll be possible then.
We'll let you know then.
We'll let you know. We'll circle back on that. So I wanted to also touch on some summer brands that we love, because we've decided for this summer to highlight brands that we feature and work with and that we link to, that we also make a commission on, but that we love like styling with our stuff because we love how our stuff styles. And I already mentioned this cool sweater, but we've also been wearing LaRude sandals. We've been wearing these LaRude sandals. Our whole team has been wearing them. I also got this new Jane Wynn necklace. It's a pendant necklace, and I got the Joy version, and I absolutely love it. I actually haven't taken it off. It's just like a really easy to wear, stylish piece.
Well, it goes with a lot of our
summer dresses.
Summer dresses.
And tops. And then also Rothy's we've been wearing all the time, which we've talked a lot about.
Rothy's.
You're wearing
like the
Rothy's now.
Birkenstock version.
Yeah, I love those. And then Wheezy towels, actually, we've all used.
Yes.
That's like, do you still use them?
I use them as bath towels,
Same.
and then my kids have them as beach towels
Same. So just other brands that we wanted to mention that we love and that we are working with this summer. Just wanted to give a shout out.
Yeah.
So more on that later. And I always do our reels and stuff, and I've just really enjoyed having
along Lauren's reels.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, like, to have our brand and then be able to link to things that we love also, because our stuff styles well.
Our stuff styles well. I mean, a lot of our stuff is somewhat basic, right? Like, this dress is like a black dress, so it's nice to pair it with, or style it fun with other brands.
I know,
like
and I actually carried our neon pink tote with this outfit, too.
Fun.
So I just filmed a reel for this weekend, but I think to your point, like the basic stuff, it just lasts forever too.
Yeah,
like you really could buy this dress and have it as a work dress like for many years to come, and I don't think this would ever go out of style. Yeah, it's like a black, polo top, polo collar t-shirt dress, just easy to wear. So we talked about Maycember. We're also about to have a Dudley baby, too.
Oh, two. Yeah, one very soon.
One very soon. And it's so much fun seeing our team members enter into this next stage of life.
It's so exciting, especially as our little ones get older. It's fun
to
relive it through them.
We don't have the little babies anymore, and it's kind of making me nostalgic for many reasons as a mom, but also when we were having our kids is when we were launching our business. So there was just... It's funny to think about that that phase of both of our lives
as we approach our 10-year
anniversary. I know, because JJ's 10, so then 10 years ago he was a newborn, like a baby.
And Jake is now growing out of our 5T crew necks.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah.
So we need little baby models.
We need new baby models, and thankfully the Dudley team is
pulling through.
They took the assignment. We'll have little models coming up any minute in the next few years to model our toddler.
Well, also on that note, I have a very close friend who just had a baby too, and she said that she wore our stuff all through pregnancy.
Yes, see,
like these
so good
pants.
She wore the pants.
Wore our pants throughout the pregnancy. I was thinking that dress too.
This dress would be so good post.
Awesome.
Because also someone actually DM'd me to ask about the tank dress, and I would say the same for this dress too. There's room in it.
Yeah.
Like it's not clingy and it's not tight. So like you can feel good in it,
Yeah.
I don't know. And I love like tie a belt around it or wear a belt or tie a sweater around your waist for a layer, like an emotional support sweater or a Dudley, like put a Dudley turtleneck.
Scarf.
Yeah, or a scarf.
Yeah.
And you can feel secure if you're postpartum and you don't feel as good, but like it's not clingy. I guess was the main point I was trying to make. It's not clingy. Anyway, we're really excited about that for our team and our ladies. And we're excited to keep recording our podcast here.
Yeah.
Hopefully this
one is okay. We will make it better as we record more.
This will be a little test run.
Yeah.
Maybe we should call the episode Test Run.
Yeah. Testing. Bueller.
Yeah, exactly. Like, please forgive us if the sound isn't perfect or doesn't sound great, because we're definitely improvising and trying to make it work. And I just really enjoy having an outlet where we can like talk about business and interview interesting people. We have, you know, I feel like we're definitely in this like in between phase of like the time of year. Like, things are going to get, you know, pick up in July and August. And right now we're just going to try to get this set up correct.
Yeah.
And keep recording.
Keep going.
And hopefully, you know, the sound is okay. We'll see how it ends up. But I think we'll go back to our weekly podcasts, weekly episodes. Once we get this all good and set up.
That's the goal.
Yeah. And once we get through May/June-cember, finishing the kids' school up with everything. Yeah.
I know. Someone just reached out to schedule a meeting and I was like, can we do this in 2 weeks, please?
Yes. It's almost like right before, Maycember.
Yeah.
Like in December when you're like, I don't have time for this.
Right.
See you in the new year.
See you in the new year.
This is like, talk to you in
See
July.
you after the school year.
Yeah. Like maybe late June.
Right.
Maybe July. I don't know. Then there's 4th of July. Like it's almost.
September.
I'm almost
See you in September.
Yeah. I literally am like thankful that we have a winter business.
I know. It's true.
I mean, it does get crazy at the end of the year. So I'll probably be like, not, you know, I'll feel differently then, or I always feel differently then, but I don't know. It's kind of nice. This is the craziest time right now. It's just, it's nuts.
It's nuts, but it's fun. As you said, we need to enjoy it.
Are you going to be emotional when JJ graduates 5th grade?
Of course.
Because I think I'm going to be emotional that Elle's tomorrow morning at her school, they're doing like a spring not chorus for the 2nd graders because they're moving up to the next school. And even though it's the same school, it's in a different building.
Right. Yeah, and it's like a phase of her life is over.
Yeah. And so I know I'm going to get teary-eyed because they always sing the cutest songs.
Of course.
Like they're like relevant, good songs. And it's like these adorable kids.
JJ said they're singing Unwritten.
Oh, wait. Isn't that the Hills song?
Yeah.
Wait, that would make me cry. I literally I would be really sad.
So I probably will cry.
Yeah.
You're
gonna be like Lauren Conrad and like the Hills. It was so long ago. And now my child is 10, graduating.
Singing that song is like a classic song.
Wait, I need a video of that.
Oh yeah, you'll get
so
one.
funny. Oh my god. Well,
so I know we have graduation parties and dinners and all. I mean, it's 5th grade. It's not like a huge deal, but
did you see Big Time Adulting's
yes,
Instagram?
I did. Yeah,
she was like, "Did you know when your kid's done with 5th grade, they call it graduation?" Yeah, and they have a bunch of events that like kill me today. Yeah, and I don't even have a 5th grader, and I related to it.
It's so true.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I was like, oh shoot, do I need to get him like a sport coat? All the 5th grade girls have their outfits.
Oh my gosh, of course they do.
And so I'm like, oh no, I need to think about this for JJ.
Yeah. Yeah, sport coat. Oh, he's going to look so handsome. Oh, man. Well, it'll be emotional. And we're in the final stretch here, the home stretch of the end of the year. But anyway, we'll be back. Hopefully we'll be back next week if this recording goes okay and we figured it out.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, for episode 28. And I'm hoping to have a special guest on. I don't want to say that because every time we say that, then someone ends up sick. I
know, especially this time of year. Like you said, it's hard to book something.
It's hard to book somebody, but fingers crossed that works out. And then we're just going to roll right into July and new topics and talking about business in general and just really the authentic side of business and really what's going on. Because I do think there's something really important there that I want to keep sharing about these female founded, as we always keep saying, like, you know, we know we're female founded, we are, but we have to talk about the real parts of the business and what frustrates us, what bothers us, what's hard, what's challenging, and really talk about it in an authentic way, like we've been hopefully doing. Hopefully everyone agrees with that, because I do think that there's a need out there for that right now, because I think that we as women want more.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's my TED Talk for today.
Me too. Well,
that's where my head's been.
We're in a different kind of bucket than a lot of founders, so it's good to talk about it in a different way.
Yes, exactly. And, you know, not sugarcoat it and be like, anybody can do this. Like, put your, you know, it's like, 'cause it's so hard. And like, we should all share our information and our lows and highs and lows together. And I think that will only help everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
We're here to save the world.
Yeah.
One female founder at a time.
One podcast at a time. We are going to solve your problems.
Or just our problems.
I know, maybe just ours. Okay. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you so much for listening today to episode 27, and we'll be back next week.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, bye.